Hey folks, it's not Podcast Thursday. I thought I would post some videos that aren't related to introducing a podcast episode because I think they're great for broadcasting really short ideas. And sometimes small ideas can be just as big ideas. And today I wanted to share something that I noticed yesterday while I was going through Twitter. Somebody mentioned something that really caught my eye about remote working. And they were talking about the real cost of remote working. See that? Air quotes. I can do that on video. I can't do that on the podcast. But what they were saying was that if you're not in the same offices with everybody else, going to the same coffee machine, having these impromptu conversations in the hallway or wherever it may be, that you're going to miss out on ideas, great ideas that are going to revolutionize your company. And that kind of flew in the face of everything I believe about remote working, because I firmly believe that in general, if you're all working in the same office, you're not being introduced to new stimuli, and you're going to come up with very, very similar ideas. And if you go out and you go to coffee shops, you go to co-working centers, you meet new people, different people, that is when you're really going to come up with new ideas. I will grant you, sometimes adding constraints can make you much more creative, but in general, I think new stimuli is going to work much better than constraints. Today was a really great example of that. I went to a co-working center and I was chatting with somebody who has nothing to do with my business, has nothing to do with my customers, but they had a question and I came up with a solution. And I realized that it actually applies to my customers as well in a completely different way, but it was a really great experience to have that input that came from a different source than most of my coworkers would share with me, and come up with a really great idea that's going to benefit me. And that is one of the great benefits of remote working. It's not a cost of remote working. And I think it is actually a cost of traditional working in an office. That is the real cost of working in an office with everybody seeing the same things every single day, talking to the same people every single day. Anyway, short ideas, small ideas. I'm going to keep it short. Thanks for listening. Be sure to check out the podcast. We release a new one every Thursday.